Baby, did y'all watch the Verzuz last night with Dipset and the Locks? The Locks killed it. Murdered. Murked. Okay? Killed it. Cameron is a cutie pie to me. Cameron was there with his raggedy ass. All the niggas on stage is raggedy. Styles P, Chic, Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke. They was there. He was dancing so much. I was like, will he sit down somewhere? It was fun. It was fun. They had a good time talking shit, going back and forth with their songs. The best part is when Jadakiss was like, we got Grammys. We got Grammys. Y'all don't know nothing about them Grammys. All y'all know is about them grams. So that was fun. That was cute. That was cute last night. I watched for a little while. I missed the beginning of it, but I watched for a little while. I got to see the songs that I actually like from Dipset. Not Jim Jones, Jules Santana came out with all them fucking clothes on. Remember how he used to wear a do-rag? He used to have on a do-rag, 2 do-rags, a baseball cap. He would have on a jersey, a damn jacket. He would have on so many damn clothes. He came out last night with all them damn clothes. I was like, he got on every fucking piece of article of clothing from his damn closet. It was funny. They looked like they had a good time. There was a bunch of people on stage, and apparently they're gonna be going on tour. And then he had a bandana wrapped around his baseball cap. Jules Santana was a mess. Anyways, do you think Young Miami and Diddy are dating or in a situationship? She laying on him and stuff. It might be some. She's young enough to be his daughter, though. That's weird. Anyway, Snoop Dogg claims from the Jasmine brand. Snoop Dogg claims the NBA and NFL are racist for their lack of black representation in ownership positions. We are still slaves and they still the masters. Shocker! Have you guys ever thought that the black people who are put in front of our face and who have access to wealth are actually sweating for it? Whether it's in sports or they're dancing on stage. Anybody ever notice that? Oh, okay. When you got to sweat for your wealth and somebody else owns the masters, what does that make you? I've always said that the NFL was reminiscent of slavery. And people say, no, it's not. No, it's not. Why? Because they get paid. They get traded at any time. You can get traded at any time. When you lose your contract, you ain't got no more money. Ain't no contract. They trade you. It's like 2 plantations on a field playing football, and the owners sitting up at the top watching the bucks slam their bodies into each other. And the ones who are doing the most slamming are black, right? And who is the white boy? The quarterback. He don't ever get touched. He's the overseer. That's how I view the NFL. NBA, same thing. Y'all get traded. They'll trade you motherfuckers in the middle of a game. You'll finish a game and be like, I don't play for the Lakers anymore. I play for Minnesota now. Yeah, they traded you, nigga, in the last quarter. They traded you. It's a trip. It's like, and I don't, like I said, I think, unfortunately, the way out of the community for a lot of black people is through sports and entertainment. And it's like, you are still entertaining white people. You are still making white people rich. Because y'all don't own shit. Y'all don't own a basketball team. Y'all definitely don't own a football team. And you think they gonna let some niggas on a football team they wouldn't let Donald Trump buy the Bills? They definitely won't let no black people get in there. And I don't know why the blacks don't come together, but they won't let you in the NFL club. That's what it is. But I don't understand, why is it always going to white people asking them for a seat at the table? Y'all got all this money. Do like Tyler Perry. Build your own table. Why was there a Negro league? Because you weren't allowed in the white leagues, right? I don't know who owned the Negro leagues, but as soon as they started, they were looking like, damn, these niggas know how to play. Maybe we need them on our team. And now let's allow the niggas to come in and join the baseball teams. Did you have a Negro leagues in basketball as well? I don't understand why that can't be developed again. Black men have this desire, this hankering to sit at the table with the people who own them. It is fucking weird and it's crazy as hell, but that's one thing they know how to do, is uphold the illusion of white supremacy, and that goes down to who they work for. Y'all want to sit at the table instead of creating. Y'all all have money, y'all ballers and all this other stuff. Put your money together and create a Negro League. I don't understand what the problem is. Why are you like, white man, can we sit at the table with y'all? You gonna sit on the internet talking shit all day about how y'all not allowed? Why are you asking to be allowed in anywhere? That's the problem now. Why are you asking to be allowed at the table with the NFL? Why don't you create your own football league if it's that serious? If it's that serious, you niggas got all the money. Y'all some ballers. Y'all got the dough. Y'all coined up. Create your own football league. Create your own basketball teams. I don't understand the problem, but y'all have a desire. I don't know why. To be sitting right next to the people who own you. It's crazy. What does it say? Snoop Dogg isn't biting his tongue when it comes to speaking on the NFL and the NBA. Everybody else has been saying the same thing. This past Friday, Snoop Dogg met with the New York Times for an interview. During his sit-down, the rapper proceeded to blast the NBA and the NFL for their lack of black representation in executive positions, calling the black players slaves. Like, why don't we have an owner in the NFL? That's just racist, period, point blank. We need to own an NFL team. Look, and this is the sick part of it. When you look at the amount of black men who have suffered immensely from being a football player, when you know that they can potentially get a disease that will eat at their brain, right? That you don't know that they have you don't know if they had it or not until they actually die. And you are trying to gather up the people so that you can create a team, a football team, even though you know what the byproduct of the potential dangers of being a football player, and it's like you still want to have a football team. To me, if I was ask a football player, ask a professional football player, does he want his children playing football? Ask. And it's weird that you want to even create that instead of saying, you know what, we probably need to dismantle this sport because people are dying from it. Because crashing your body, as strong as you may think you bucks are, slamming your body into another person is not normal. It's not. So the fact that you're even trying to fight to create an NFL team tells me you niggas are still far off. Way far off. Way far off. We got one half owner in the NBA, Michael Jordan, but the whole league is 90% black. So we still slaves and they still masters. As Snoop Dogg mentioned, Michael Jordan is the only black person who owns a majority of an NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets. Additionally, the NFL has no black team owners. In fact, the only two NFL team owners are minorities, are Shahid Khan and Kim Peluga, who respectively own the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. Snoop also connected the sports situation to the music industry, adding, that's why in the music game, we took the initiative to say, fuck that. We are the masters. We own our masters. We're going to negotiate with you the way we think it should be. We changed that industry years ago with our mentality of having our own labels. But it's still like your only way to access wealth is through sweat and lights flashing on you and then like who actually gets paid? What happens to these football players when it's all said and done? What happens to these football players when they get injured? They really are fucked up, right? So, I mean, I've been saying it for years. I can even probably find a tweet where I have said that the NFL looks like chattel slavery. The NBA looks like chattel slavery. There is a book called $1 Million Slaves. I believe that's what it's called. It's about the $1 Million Slave. Oh, $40 Million Slaves by William C. Roden. It's a book about athletes. It's a book about athletes, the rise and fall and redemption of the black athlete. That's what it's called, if you want to read it. I haven't read the full thing. I've just read portions of the book. Just basically saying that y'all slaves. Y'all slaves, the only way you can get out of the hood is by entertaining white people. Whether you're on a stage, doing the Harlem Shake, or whether you're crashing your body into someone else and possibly developing CTE later on in life and probably, harming somebody that you didn't mean to harm, or dying by suicide because you can't take it anymore. Like, the fact of the matter is, it's like, why do you want to create something that is doing something that you see the effects of what the NFL has on human beings? Why would you even want to replicate that? Just so that you can be equal to them. I want to have what you have, so I'm going to create something as equally as harmful. Doesn't make sense to me. It will never make sense to me. It will never make sense to me. Oh, Mike Epps. Y'all, Mike Epps. Okay, so Mike Epps posted a picture of his new daughter. She looked photoshopped. She had long hair. We know that DaBaby does not have long hair. Her hair looked straightened out. People said it was straightened because she got into the water. Whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, it comes out that Mike Epps is an extreme colorist. He has issues with his children. He called his the children's mother James Brown, so he's making fun of her complexion and saying that she looks like a man, talking about her, using her as jokes and everything like that. He doesn't have a good relationship with his dark-skinned daughter. Now he does, I guess. But there's audio recordings of him cussing her out, telling her that she's the devil. And then and it's just another story for my filing folder. This colorist, I want my child to look like I want my daughters, and it's not sons, it's daughters. That's the crazy part. They want their daughters to look like their preferences. And as sick as that sounds, that's exactly what's going on. Because why would your caption be her hair with hearts? You love that she got in the water and her hair flattened out. And then it looked like she had like Facetune. Her little eyes were like real round and big. Her nose was contoured. It might have been her mother, because people like to put filters. I have no idea why you would want to put a filter on something that just fell from heaven. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. I don't get it. You're already creating a false sense of reality by putting filters on your kids and letting them look at themselves like, oh, look at how I look. I look totally different. I like this person better. I don't like what I look like without a filter. You're fucking them up. I don't care what you say. But you put a caption, her hair with some hearts. Not, look at my little cupcake taking her first swim, my little baby. You're fetishizing your kid, and that shit is sick. And you might not even realize that you're doing it, but you need to step out of it and ask yourself, why am I highlighting or spotlighting her hair? Because you really want your daughter to look like your preference. It's gross to say it out loud. It's kind of sick, but that's what's happening. And they're so happy when they have girls, but when they have boys, it's just like whatever. And it's weird. It's very weird. And it just goes into the the colorism and this like texturism and featureism. You have a problem with your dark-skinned daughters, but you are praising and spotlighting the hair of this little baby already. Oh, hold on. That was a bee. I don't fucking play. But it's like, it's weird. I think it's so weird. I think it is absolutely weird that he would spotlight that. Monique lands a production deal to develop unscripted TV products. Her and her husband, Sydney Hicks, company Hicks Media, will team up with Chris Abrego of Endemol Shine North America to create TV products. Monique will also serve as the host and star of the upcoming shows, according to reports. Well, good for her. Good for Monique. It's time. What else? I think that's it that I could see. What else happened? Blac Chyna said that she did not tweet that out about Tyga, that her account was hacked. Whatever. They said T.I. was arrested in Amsterdam and briefly jailed. He spent some time in jail today. He says that Amsterdam cops arrested him over a bike incident involving an officer. However, he was never put in handcuffs. He was already out of jail after posting bail. He recorded a video while he says he was in custody. I can't see the video. I don't know why it's not loading. But, he's a little terrorist. The president of the Lollipop Guild is a terrorist, so it's no telling what he was over there doing and why they felt like they needed to arrest him. And we don't know the full story, but he's in Amsterdam terrorizing the people over there. Anything else? DaBaby, he keeps getting canceled. When I say canceled, I mean like the bookings are slim. What's that show? Thinner. They're getting thinner. They are getting thinner. Says Carmelo Anthony has agreed to a 1-year deal at the Los Angeles Lakers. Fun for him. Good. That's good that he got a divorce, because he gonna be out there really screwing, because the girls, honey, they're in LA waiting for the ball players. Oh, DaBaby is dropped from Austin City Limits, Music Motown, iHeartRadio Music Festival, despite the second apology to the white gays. That's who we see. The first, because somebody, I think it was Carlos on Twitter. Here, let me see. I think it was Carlos, not Carlos King, other Carlos Harris. Shout out to Carlos Harris. He said yesterday that when he first came out and was like, you LGBTQ, da 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 da, he was talking to black people. And then because he knew that if I talk shit to black LGBTQ, ain't nobody gonna do shit. But then the white gays got a hold of you, and they was like, wait a minute, nigga. No. Because at first, he was talking shit to black LGBTQ. I don't know, y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. And that's what he did. Right? So that's what he had to say. But the other people, the white gays, is like, cancel. Even after his second, because the first was no apology. They said it was a second apology, but that second apology where he came out and said, as a man that has had to, he went from my fans don't got AIDS, they ain't nasty, they don't got AIDS, they don't got HIV, they ain't gonna be in the parking lot because they classy, to after the journey to manhood that I've came upon, I have learned and I have studied, and people have come to me in private and let me know what I did wrong. Him acting like he doesn't know, him taking 1983 talking points about HIV and AIDS and using it in when we have cars that you plug up to electric stations still talking that 1983 shit, you're lying. You know what the hell you were doing. You know what the hell you were saying. You know exactly what you were saying, because you was talking to black LGBTQ at first. That's why you told them basically, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. But when white LGBTQ got a hold of your black ass and started swinging you around by your diaper and telling you, no, we canceling every fucking thing, bro. Now I need to apologize again, because now it wasn't an apology the first time. And then you're going to make a raggedy ass video. Anyways, so that wasn't an apology the first time. The second time, it wasn't an apology at all. I think that's it. That's all I got. I tried to do as much as I can. And shout out to the Jasmine brand. All of these stories are from the Jasmine brand. R. Kelly accusations. He wants the accusations that he molested a 17-year-old boy tossed out for fears that the jury might be homophobic. Because if you fucking with girls, little girls, they might be okay with that. You might be able to get off your jury. But if they know you fucking with boys, they might be homophobic. So no, please don't let the people know that I was assaulting a little boy. Y'all homophobic. Y'all need to heal the relationship. We need to figure out how black people can decide, hey, listen, I don't want to uphold the illusions of white supremacy by telling somebody, what do they say? What do they say to y'all? I don't agree with it. It's nothing for you to agree or disagree with. You are in no position to have an agreement or disagreement with how someone else lives their life. That's none of your... I don't have to agree with it. You don't have a choice. That's why I said y'all niggas be crazy. You don't have a choice. Whether you disagree or agree with someone's sexuality means absolutely nothing. Your agreement or disagreement moves nothing. It doesn't move anything. It don't move nothing. Hello?
Why are you screaming?
Because I'm going off on these people talking about, I don't agree with LGBT. I don't agree with the lifestyle. It's not. You don't have to agree with shit. That don't have nothing to do with you. That's what I was just saying. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. I'm going to go talk to Nate. Peace.